Imagine this, you're on your deathbed and nothing left can save you. Only one choice is left for you to make. Do you take your healthy organs with you to the grave, or do you donate them, giving new life to someone else? This is a choice we should all make and think about while we are healthy and able to reason. Many people find it uncomfortable to think about deathbed scenarios. When you think of organ donation, what comes to mind? Maybe it's the beeping of medical machines, long waiting lists, or maybe even sick faces waiting on a miracle. But what if I told you it's about hope, about second chances, about somebody walking out of the ICU for the first time in a new, healthy body? Their life extended and improved in ways we all take for granted each day. That is what organ donation really is, the gift of life. Yet it's something most of us don't talk about. Right now in the Gulf, over 20,000 people are waiting on hope, waiting on someone, anyone, to give them the chance to live. Last year, my mother was one of them. She has polycystic kidney disease, a genetic disorder which causes cysts to form on the kidneys until over time they eventually just stop working. She lived with this for over a decade, but I never knew. Growing up, my mother did things that didn't make sense to me. She didn't eat meat, even though we come from a Pakistani household where that's rare. She used to go for monthly checkups to Abu Dhabi. She used to monitor her water intake. But somehow I never questioned it. In reality, all of these things were linked to her disease. Too much protein is hard on the kidneys. Her nephrologist was based in Abu Dhabi, and her body couldn't process large volumes of water. I only found out about her condition a few months before her kidney transplant. Why? Because organ donation is still considered such a taboo subject in so many households. In ours, it was hidden. My mother was trying to protect us from the truth, but in reality, it only brought confusion and worry to the center of my thoughts. But when I found out, everything clicked and panic set in. This disease is hereditary. My grandmother had it, my mother had it. I suddenly found myself Googling dominant and recessive genes for the disease using what I had just learned in biology class. 50%. That's my chance of inheriting it. My siblings too. It was overwhelming. All I could think about were the what ifs. But my mother was one of the lucky few who had a live donor. Her sister, my aunt, donated one of her kidneys to her. As the two sisters were getting wheeled into the transplant operation, their children, my cousins and I, sat outside in shared dread. What if something went wrong with our moms? But it didn't go wrong. The transplant worked, and for the first time in years, my mother felt free. Organ donation changed her life and mine. But not everyone is that lucky. That's why I want to talk about what's being done and what more we can do. At Yale Medicine in the US, a new technology for heart transplants is underway, called Heart in a Box. This technology restarts the heart after the death of the donor and keeps it pumping and at body temperature during transport, which means this widens the pool of viable organs that can be used for heart transplantation, and it allows hearts from deceased donors to be used when they previously weren't accepted. In 2023, a series of experimental transplants using gene-edited pig kidneys were underway, and one patient, Tawana Looney, lived for over 90 days after her transplant, meaning that the kid pygmy gave her a similar chance of survival as a human one would. This means that xenotransplantation, which is transplantation between species, could become a real option in the future. As well as this, bioengineering of organs using stem cells has already been done for body parts such as the windpipe and bladder. Science is doing its part. Now it's our turn. We all want our lives to mean something. By registering to become an organ donor, you can save up to 9 lives. If you include tissue donation, ligaments, skin, corneas, you can help over 50 people. 50 from you. And all it needs is a signature. Another thing that many people don't realize is that all major religions, including Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and Hinduism, all allow and often encourage organ donation. Why? Because at the heart of these faiths are the principles of compassion, selfless giving, and saving lives, which is exactly what organ donation is. a final act of kindness which already aligns with the views that so many of us hold. Imagine if your final act could give someone else a future. A parent could raise their child, a student could graduate, a family could stay whole because of you. Organ donation is much more than a medical procedure. It's love, it's legacy, it's life. Thank you.